Hey, thanks for checking out this video. This is on my Arduino micro LED interface for running it with Simhub. This is the latest Arduino project and probably the culmination of everything I learned with these guys. Should be the last one. I may do one of those pit boxes. Those seem pretty cool, but this one was a long time in the making. Before we get going, I didn't clean up any of my messes. It's a disaster here, but I just wanted to kind of document what I've done. So what I got here encased in epoxy is an Arduino micro, the connection for the 5 volt power supply, 5 volt 8 amp power supply, and then the plugs to run the LEDs themselves. Attached to it, I got 144 LEDs, one of those strips, W12 something, you know which ones I'm talking about. Got them for like 16 bucks on Amazon. Destroyed a couple of them getting to this point, but so it is running through the Simhub, and it's feeding into it right now. It's in the when the game is not running session, so this kind of mimics what my normal LEDs on my Corsair stuff do. Just kind of a white light that travels through them. The stuff that's pre-built into that is pretty easy to deal with. You got your RPMs, the flags, things of that nature, all the different regular indications that you would want. The biggest thing for me was the thing they didn't have was a pit road speed limit. I use Sim Racing or Sim Apps Launcher, Sim Launcher apps, whatever that has on it, the Sim Racing apps. It has the shift lights on it, you know, where it fills up a bar across the top, and then it also does pit road, which is very convenient for trying to watch your pit road speed. I was wanting to not use that because it takes up space, and I wanted to have something really nice where I could do my RPMs and get all additional information all over the place. So I had to actually write the code to make the pit road speed limit thing work. That took all weekend. I couldn't believe it. Java is not my strong suit, and it took me a while to figure out why it wasn't parsing information, but I got it to work. But anyway, so back onto the LEDs though. So I'm gonna open up the test editor in the Simhub so I can kind of simulate a couple of the things that happen during a race. First and foremost being my RPMs. That's my tack gauge. I also have stuff on here like my deltas. So it's only going to be one click on here, make it all green. But if I'm ahead on delta, it's over there. And if I'm bad on delta, it's over in the red, over on that side. And then, of course, the regular, yellow flags, white flags. You're not going to be able to see both sides. I'm just kind of showing you. But and then the DRS stuff on the side. So this was a wildly difficult project. I can't believe it. I've definitely messed with a lot of addressable LEDs in the past, the Corsair stuff that are very similar to these, but for some reason when they start getting really tight like this, I have a difficult time getting them to solder together and continue to work. So I basically ended up conceding to the fact I'm just going to use the whole damn strip. So I got the appropriate, 8 amp 5 volt power supply to be able to run that stuff reliably, so that I can get it to continue to perform without freaking out, because that is an awful lot of LEDs. But I really like it. I keep it down kind of low, and in the background I keep it to where it's mimicking what my display is already doing. I can show you the replay. Simhub allows you to record your replays to where I can show you what it actually does. So this is actually coming down onto pit road. And so the yellows fill up, and then green is at pit road speed. Anything into the red starting to speed. The difference between the yellows and the reds is just 1 mile an hour. So all of that green is within the ideal span of what you would be looking for on pit road. And this is me trying to kind of hunt it and find it. I was just kind of experimenting with it. But yeah, it turned out really well. I definitely recommend Simhub if you're looking to get more information out of your game into other devices, whether it be like a tablet, a phone, or even LEDs. If you want to do something kind of crazy like this, I know this is so nerdy. This is like next level geeky, but I definitely love it. But Simhub, if you want to try to get some of that stuff going, I've also got it, run in the box and stuff. So. But I just wanted to kind of throw this out there, another one of those projects that you can do. This project in total, with the the little connector thing, the LED strips, and then the Arduino Micro. I think it's like a $25 project. But if you start destroying components, it may get wildly more expensive than that. So just be mindful of that when you get going. But definitely one of those worth looking into and checking out. This thing gives me all the info that I have been using other stuff to get. So this will be my all-in-one kind of solution for getting data out of iRacing. Also on Simhub, the free version, you can get this for free. Everything I'm doing here, you can do for free. You don't have to pay Simhub for it. But there's a feature in there for unlocking the 60 frames per second, and I have to say that does make a really big difference. Like I ran the 5-minute test just to see what the difference was with the 60 frames per second, and it's massive. The LEDs look so much better in 60 frames per second. So if you do build one of these and you're dedicating your stuff to Simhub, then definitely go ahead and give the dude €5. He's done a great job on it. And if you need the code for the variable speed thing, I put up a question about the topic because I was struggling to get it to work, and in that I put up my result that I got to work. I was like, hey, I figured it out. So if you go on Simhub and check out the forums, that code right there is there, and you can manipulate these lights to do all of it. It's three different instances of this are running in Simhub. I can kind of show you. Sorry, it's on my phone. I just wanted to do it. Blizzard Deltas. Oh, on pit road. In pit lane. Sorry. It's actually 3 different ones. And you see less than pit speed, at pit speed, too fast, and they're all, geared accordingly. I'll just pop one open so you can kind of get an idea. Because, man, I really struggle with this, and there's no documentation really anywhere available for it. But my code's in there, and then you can see I've got these guys set to 10, so it starts reading at 10 miles an hour under pit road speed. So that's where the lights kick in at. But, yep, sorry, long and rambling. Just wanted to get it out there. If you got any questions, throw them in the comments. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.